I'm back with another review. I know I've been criticized for not having enough Lego stuff in my reviews. Well, I fixed that. I wouldn't normally get these two sets, but normally they're about $14.99 a piece in Alaska. I got them for half off, so I picked them both up. They're both primarily an army builder. I'm going to do the Empire one first. It even says build your army in front here. They're both primarily an army builder, and the equipment here, they are in a fantasy situation on the back fighting. They're just mainly an afterthought. So I'm going to start with figures. First of all, we've got what's called the Imperial officer. Although looking at his uniform, I've seen other Imperial officers. He's obviously either an AT-AT commander or he's General Veers, one of the two. One thing that's disturbing about this, his helmet is a completely different gray than the rest of his uniform. I don't know if they ran out of the right color paint or what. That's kind of off, but otherwise the uniform is really good. The vest is non-removable, but it has a very close resemblance to either the current AT-AT driver from the vintage line or the Saga General Veers. I really like that about the vest. I was looking it over, it's very detailed. The gloves are black. The rest of the uniform looks good. Also, the helmet doesn't have the famed General Veers goggles, but he does come with a pair of binoculars. I've got him here in his hand. I'm not even going to go through the articulation with these guys. They're all the same. They're Lego. You put this on like this on his eyes. Can you see? There you go. He's a really good figure. I'm moving on to the AT-AT driver. This guy's helmet is gigantic. I know I've reviewed both the Legacy and the Saga AT-AT driver. They made, with a removable helmet, with the Hasbro one, his helmet was large as well, but this is just like ridiculously large. It is pretty accurate for the sculpt and the markings on it, though. Of course, they have a black head with anyone with a helmet. They don't even have a face. His uniform is pretty good. It's really gray. I remember the AT-AT driver as having more white in his uniform, but this is pretty good. The center console here, or the centerpiece in his uniform is pretty detailed. He's also got some stuff on his back. And two snowtroopers. These guys also have a completely black head, no face at all. And as you notice, the backpack is removable with the helmet here. They're a one-piece thing. That's pretty cool. They didn't come with capes. That's one of the first things I noticed when I opened this pack. But that's alright. It would be really difficult to make Lego capes, so I can understand. Although it would have been cool. This uniform is pretty good. I think they have some Sand Troopers with the current Echo Base pack. Or, excuse me, not Snow Troopers, not Sand Troopers, I'm sorry. This is not Tatooine. But, these figures are pretty good as well. The backpack is pretty detailed, and the uniform is. Also, I'd like to point out the visor. You can see through the visor here, so when you put the helmet on, it just looks completely black. I've tried this with General Veers and, or the Imperial officer, and it really doesn't work. His eyes are kind of off-centered if you put this over him. As I said, you get two of these guys with this. Moving on to the equipment. I was trying to figure out what this is. The best I can come up with is it's some type of defense platform with a firing missile. This looks like a sonar or radar, maybe to pick up enemy fighters or snow speeders. And this is a gun rack, obviously. It has two, probably E11 blasters. Here's one of the guns. I'll show you a guy with a gun. There you go. Yeah, this has a little gun rack on it, and some type of sonar or radar device. And this is a firing missile. This moves up and down like this, and it spins around 180. In the picture, the AT-AT driver is supposed to man this, and Veers was on the sonar radar. There's a glaring emission. You can actually knock Veers' head off with this if you don't raise it up enough. Moving on to the bike. I recently showed you the Hasbro Hoth Speeder Bike Patrol, and that was from 08, and then they released one of the bikes again on the current vintage line pack. But this is a pretty good This is a pretty good replica of the Hasbro one. In fact, for a Lego, it's probably better than the Hasbro because the Hasbro one dates back to Power of the Force 2. This bike is pretty good. It does come with one microphone that's supposed to be the weapon. And I'll demonstrate how to use this. Get this snow speeder guy. Alright, this slit right here is for his legs. You put him on like this. Set him down. And you can kind of move him forward and he can actually grab the handlebars. I'll set him up here just a second. Takes a second to set him up. What would have been cool if they would have come with one of those Hoth Speeder Bike Patrol guys that was with the 2 battle packs I showed you from Hasbro. That would have been cool. But 2 snow troopers are fine. I mean, this is an army builder pack. The color is pretty good on the bike too. It's more Hoth accurate. I know it wasn't in the movie, but it's very similar to the Hasbro one for color. Here's the gun in the front. Not that bad for $7. I got all this. Not that bad at all. It also comes with a heavy rifle. The rifle is... Oh, it's in the guy's hand. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. This is the heavy rifle it comes with. Compared to the E11 blaster. I'll give the blaster to the AT-AT driver. Yeah, not that bad for $7. Not that bad at all. This is everything you get with this pack. Right here. This pack, for the price I got it, I'm going to give it at least an 8.5. If I didn't get it on sale, though, I would have said it's probably 7.5 overall. Set these guys up. I would definitely get this if you're building a larger Lego diorama. As I said, this is definitely an army builder pack. If you can get it on sale, it's a definite recommend from me. This is Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.